we present My Favorite Husband, a new series based on Isabel Scott Rorick's gay, sophisticated Mr. and Mrs. Cougat, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. This is the story of Mr. and Mrs. Cougat, the record of a happy marriage. Well, as we look in on the Cougats this morning, the scene is familiar. Breakfast is being served in its usual manner. Liz and George are seated in their usual places. And the only sounds to be heard are the tick of the automatic toaster and the soft, cozy snap of George's cereal. But wait a minute. Can't you smell something burning? Is it the toast? Or the bacon? Or... Oh, I see. It's Liz doing a slow burn at George. Because, as usual, he has his nose buried in the morning paper.
George, pay some attention to me.
All right, Liz. Your hair is thinning out.
Put down that paper.
Why?
That's not my head you're patting. It's a cantaloupe.
Oh.
You're always so businesslike in the morning. Why don't we ever have the kind of breakfast we had when we were first married? Remember those?
I certainly do.
What do you remember most?
The burned toast and the lumpy cereal.
Now, George, I tried to be a good cook.
Yes, you did. You tried everything. You know, it was very smart of you to butter the toast with unguentine so it wouldn't burn.
All right. Maybe when we were first married, I couldn't cook. But you weren't handy around the house either. You couldn't even fix the lock on the bathroom door.
Oh, Liz, that was 10 years ago. Do you still remember that?
Yes, every time I climbed through the window.
Oh. I'm ready to call a truce.
And how about the time you rewired the house?
Oh, now don't bring that up.
For 2 weeks, when you pushed the doorbell, the lights went on in the attic.
Now, Liz.
I ran upstairs so many times I felt like a lighthouse keeper.
Liz, I said truce. Now, how about a big early morning kiss?
There's nothing I'd rather do.
Well, come close to me.
Close enough?
No, real close.
How's this?
Swell. Now put your arms around me.
Oh, George.
Now scratch my back.
George Cougat, if you don't kiss me right now, I'll come to breakfast tomorrow morning in curlers and a mud pack. I thought that would do it.
Ah. Liz, don't be silly. I'd kiss you anytime, anywhere, any place. What are you giggling about?
How about 3 o'clock in the YWCA steam room?
It's a date.
George, you know, maybe you shouldn't kiss me in front of the windows. The neighbors might see us.
Who? The Chamberlains aren't home, and old General Timberlake is too nearsighted to see anything this far away.
Not when he uses binoculars.
General Timberlake. What a character.
Oh, George, the general's just eccentric. He's a dear old man.
Yeah, you didn't call him a dear old man the day you were having a garden party and he turned on the sprinklers.
I don't care. I think he's sweet.
I suppose he was sweet the day Katie was airing my raccoon coat and he shot it full of holes because he thought it was a bear.
Well, he explained he didn't have on his glasses.
Well, even without his glasses, how could he think a bear would have a Yale pennant in his pocket?
Oh, now, dear, don't be so hard on him. You know, I've been worried about the general lately. He used to take long walks every day, and he hasn't been out of the house all week. I think I'll go over and visit him.
You're really asking for it. He'll bore you to death with those stories of battles he claims he was in.
Well, how do you know? Some of them may be true. Anyway, I think I'll go see if anything's wrong.
Oh, that sounds like Corey Cartwright's horn. Well, I guess it's time to leave for the bank.
George, every time Corey drives you to the bank in that car, I worry.
Why?
Because that car is built for parking, not driving. It has reclining seats, indirect lighting, hot and cold running chorus girls. That isn't a car, it's a nightclub.
Well, Corey does a lot of his entertaining there.
Oh, he thinks he's such a Casanova.
Oh, Corey's a lot of fun.
Good morning, George and Liz.
Good morning.
Care for a lollipop, anybody?
Where did you get a lollipop?
I had a friend out for a date last night, and she left it in the car.
Corey, it's about time you went out with older girls.
Oh, I do, Liz. I finally met the girl. I'm really in love. Her name is Daphne McCormick. Here's a picture of her.
Not bad.
George, I told you not to read at breakfast.
Isn't she a ravishing creature, though? Look at those lines, that color, the modern design, and all those extras, too. Terrific, huh? Terrific. She's the reason Good Sam turned bad. Hey, it's time we left for the bank. Oh, honey, were you serious about going to see General Timberlake?
Yes, I feel sorry for him.
Well, all right, but I hope you don't regret it. Remember, the last time you went over, you forgot to salute, and he threw you in the guardhouse.
Well, if I'm not back in 2 days, send me a cake with a file in it.
I'm over here by the hydrangea bush.
Oh, hello. How are you today, General?
10-7.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to salute.
Eddie, pull up a knapsack and take a load off your caisson.
Thank you, General. How have you been feeling?
Oh, fine, thank you, Mr. Cougat. Fine, yeah. I ain't felt so good since the Battle of Bull Run. No, there was a fracas. You know, I was the youngest officer there.
General, you were in the Battle of Bull Run. That was 80 years ago, and you were only a baby.
Yes, I was the youngest officer there.
General, are those some new medals you're wearing? I don't believe I've ever seen that big golden with the red, white, and blue lettering.
Oh, that one. Well, that's a special medal commemorating one of the greatest events in our country's history.
Let me read the inscription.
Well,
Jubilee sale, Sears and Roebuck.
No, there was a fracas.
We've been worried about you, General. You haven't been taking your daily walks. Your leg isn't bothering you again, is it?
Oh, no, Miss Cook. It only bothers me on the anniversary of the day I was wounded.
Oh.
You know, I was surrounded by a howling mob of enemy. They charged me from every side, but I stood them all off single-handed.
What battle was that?
Jubilee sale at Sears and Roebuck.
You know, I've really been concerned. I haven't seen you around for a couple of days. Is anything wrong?
Oh, well, now that you mention it, there is, Miss Cogat. I've been sort of keeping company, you know, with Winifred Higgins, the librarian, and... Well, now we had a quarrel, because, I did a terrible thing. Miss Higgins never forgive me.
Well, what did you do?
I kept a 14-day book, 15 days.
That's too bad. You used to go to the library every night to study history, didn't you?
Well, frankly, Miss Cougat, I wasn't studying history so much as I was studying Higgins.
I know Miss Higgins. She's that gray-haired librarian, isn't she?
Yeah. Don't let that gray hair fool you, though. She may be an old edition, but she's still got a beautiful table of contents.
Libraries are such romantic places.
Yeah. Well, that's all over for me now.
Oh, now, General, Miss Higgins won't stay mad if you go to her and apologize.
No, I tried that, but didn't work. I'm a lonesome man, Miss Cogat. I ain't got nobody to talk to about my battles. Reckon how I'm just an old soldier's just been left behind.
General, you can talk to me if you like.
Again?
Any time at all.
Well, how about this afternoon?
Oh, well, that's fine.
Well, sound the trumpets. Sound the trumpets. I'll be right over after chow.
All right. See you later, General.
Miss Cougat?
Yes, General?
You may go to your quarters.
Oh, aye, sir. Now, you better practice your salute, Katie. The General's coming over.
Oh, it won't matter if I salute him or not, Mrs. Cougat. He never remembers who I am anyway. Oh, the other day I was sitting in the upstairs window mending Mr. Cougat's striped pajamas, and he hollered, "Well, Barbara Fritchie."
What did you say?
I hollered back, "Shoot if you must, this old gray head, but spare Mr. Cougat's pajama bottoms."
Next time I'll buy George's pajamas with 13 stars in the seat.
Oh, the General's kind of cute. He reminds me of my first husband. Clarence was a fighter. He took part in hundreds of battles.
Oh, with Pershing?
No, with me.
Oh. Now, Katie, was he really a military man?
Well, he was wounded in combat. The enemy caught him sneaking through the lines late one night and ambushed him from behind.
What happened?
The enemy hit him with a rolling pin.
I'll get it, Katie. It's probably the general. Oh, hello, General. Come in, won't you?
Attention!
Yes, sir. Salute him, Katie, or he won't come in.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Annie.
I'll be out in the kitchen doing KP.
You care for some tea, General?
Tea? Oh, no, thank you, ma'am. Never drink tea. Always reminds me of the Boston Tea Party. Now, there was a fracas.
General.
The whole bay was filled with tea. British sailors was firing over our heads. The guns was blazing. The air was black with smoke. Well, sir, with my trusty Bowie knife, I slipped over the side of an old fall rigger down to the keel.
General, just a minute. Now, the Boston Tea Party was 175 years ago. Now, don't tell me you were there.
No. But it sure makes a colorful story, don't it?
General, what would you like to do this afternoon?
Well, no. I thought we'd relive some of our American history. We'll recreate some of the big battles of the past. Now, the sofa there can be the fort.
General, couldn't we do something else a little quieter?
Well, all right, Miss Coogan, all right. I guess we could play checkers or something.
Well, that's all right, General. I promise. This is your afternoon. We'll do whatever you want.
Good. Then let's begin by charging San Juan Hill. Mrs. Cougat, get yourself a big stick and glue on the mustache. You're going to be Teddy Roosevelt. Now, Miss Cougat, this chair is General Lee, and I'm General Sherman.
What am I going to be?
You're the outskirts of Atlanta.
This ought to be fun. What do you do, get a match and set me on fire?
No, Miss Cougat. You see, I use this umbrella here as my saber, and I charge past you like this. What was that?
You caught your saber in the outskirts, and now there's a big hole in the south side of Atlanta. Oh, General, don't you think we fought enough battles today?
Why, Miss Cougat, we're just beginning to take Bunker Hill.
But my troop is starting to droop.
Well, we can't lag back now. You're in command on the north side, I'm in command on the south side, and the lamp is Bunker Hill. Now I'm going to make a frontal attack. Charge! Oh, well, I'm sorry, Miss Cougat.
Well, what happened, Mrs. Cougat?
Why are you just standing there staring at the lamp?
Mrs. Cougat, say something.
So long, Bunker Hill.
You having a lot of fun, Miss Cougat?
Oh, yes. I haven't had so much fun since I got caught in a folding bed.
Well, now, sir, what battle should we do now?
Say, General, I just had a good idea. Why don't we do the ride of Paul Revere?
Ride of Paul Revere?
Yes, now there was a fracas. General, you be Paul Revere.
All right, I will.
Katie,
no. I didn't mind when he tied a message around my leg and made me a carrier pigeon. But I'm not going to get down on all fours and be Paul Revere's horse.
No, you're the Old North Church. But before you give the signal, open the front door. Paul's going to take a long ride.
Yes, ma'am, I get it.
Go ahead, North Church. Give the signal.
Paul, the British are coming.
Yeah, the redcoats are coming. War in the countryside. Start riding, Paul. The British are coming.
Well, here we go. Charge! The redcoats are coming in. Charge!
General, that's the hall closet.
Sorry. But wake up! The British are coming. Charge!
He's gone. I can't help it, Katie. He was wearing me out. If he comes back, tell him Molly Pitcher deserted.
Anybody home? Liz?
Oh, good evening, George.
Honey, what's the matter?
The general was here all afternoon.
Oh.
I've been fighting battles all day, and I'm so tired I can barely move my rear echelon.
Oh, what did he do?